Hey guys, what is up? Xenazor here, and today I have an unboxing for you guys of the Blue Microphones Yeti professional USB microphone, and this is basically what I'm going to use in all my future videos for voiceovers, and basically I want to get back into voiceovers because I stopped doing that because I felt that the quality of my microphones just wasn't that high. So I used to have like a I don't even remember the name of it, but yeah, MXL microphone. So I had an MXL microphone, and it just wasn't that high quality. It was like 5 years old, and it was hissing and popping. And even after I put a pop filter on it, it just sucked. So I didn't really want to use that. And you guys might have thought it was good, but when you're listening to it through pretty high quality speakers, it just doesn't sound right. So I didn't want that noise and sound. So I figured I'd just use the regular camera and screw the rest of the voiceovering. And now I'm going to get back into voiceovering because I can because of this microphone. Now, this microphone was $150 at Best Buy, and you can find it for cheaper, but I didn't want to pay for shipping or anything, and I have a Best Buy like 5 minutes away from my house. So I just felt like I could just go there and get this microphone. They had a pretty good deal on it. Maybe it wasn't $150, but my local Best Buy, I think I even had a gift card or something, but it was not that expensive. Considering the fact that it's this high quality. You're listening in right now, and I don't know what you guys are thinking, but tell me how good it sounds, how bad it sounds. I really don't know. I haven't really adjusted anything. I think the gain is like on 5, or it's like right in the middle, so it doesn't really, I don't really know how to mess around with this. But this is my first video, and I'm actually recording the audio with the Blue microphone, so obviously this is in post. I am not using the camera to record the audio of this video. So as you can probably tell, the quality is probably higher than my last video because I'm not using my camera's microphone. So when you're looking at this audio, please tell me like what I should improve. Is anything wrong? Probably gonna be the hissing. Maybe there's hissing. I don't really know. Because I've recorded this once and there was a little bit of hissing. That was because I was like 2 inches away from the thing and I didn't really know where to stand. So yeah, that's basically what I need to know from you guys. And if you tell me how good the audio is, then I'll be able to improve it. And just tell me what I should improve. But aside from that, let's get to the unboxing part. So obviously you see the unboxing happening right now. And there you see the actual microphone right there. And it's inside of the box. And this part is probably one of the most annoying parts. Getting this microphone out of this last piece of styrofoam was incredibly annoying. I felt like it was literally welded to the microphone. Like I had to tear it off, and I was afraid I was gonna break the stand because I was pulling on it, and the microphone was coming out of the stand. So I finally teared it off with one last, like I gave it one last try, and then it came off because I thought I had to cut it out of there because it just wouldn't budge. So yeah, it's out of there, and here's the microphone itself, and it's going to use that cable you see over there on the right to connect to this mini USB port and that headphone jack. Now the mini USB port is on the left and the headphone jack is on the right. The headphone jack is for no latency monitoring, and the mini USB port is so you can connect it to your computer, power it, and get all the data, the recording, off of it. So the cable right here, mini USB to your regular USB, and this cable is insanely long. I'm reaching it from my desktop, which is on one side of my room, to my monitors, which is like 10 feet away. So it's a very long cable, and I really thank Blue Microphones for doing this. It's a long cable, and that is a good thing because I thought it was going to be really short, but it's actually a very good cable, and it's stretching quite a distance. And I still have some slack left, so there you go, just for a look of how the cable is. So it's a very good cable. And over here you have the instruction manual. This actually wasn't labeled the instruction manual for some reason. They just called it the same thing as what the title of the box was. They said Blue Microphones, Blue Yeti, Best USB or Good USB Microphone, USB. So something like that. So they didn't really say it was an instruction manual, which I was surprised of because it should have said instruction manual. Whatever. So anyway, inside of here they do give you some basic stuff you have to know about it. They go into depth with the different modes you can put this in. They tell you about all the buttons and the knobs, but you could probably figure this out so easily by yourself. I mean, there's really nothing you gotta know about this. As long as you have something to record with, I'm talking some kind of software, and as long as you can set this up without any problems, you're fine. You really have no problems there. The only thing you might get confused about is the mute button, because the mute button glows red when it's not muting, and it flashes red when it is muting. So it's slightly confusing at first, but then you get used to it. So here you see the knob to adjust the capsules. It has 3 capsules, a triple capsule array, so you can choose which way you want it to go: bidirectional, omnidirectional, stereo, or cardioid. And currently I'm recording in cardioid because that is the best mode, they say, for podcasting, and the other modes, they explain what they're good for. And yeah, so I'll get into depth of that maybe in a later review of this. But so far, I'm just telling you that I'm using I'm using cardioid because cardioid is good for podcasting. Now, over there, you see that volume knob for the headphones, and I was a little bit disappointed. And I know I've seen it in a lot of other people's videos and reviews of the volume knob and the gain knob moving, but I wasn't expecting it to be this shaky. When you look at it up close, the volume knob, not only can you turn it the normal way it should turn, it also wiggles in place, as you can see right here. And that is the same thing with the gain knob. So I felt that it wasn't extremely high quality, but it works at the end of the day, and I'm currently using it with headphones right now, and it is working, and it's raising and lowering the volume, but I didn't expect it to be that wiggly. So I was just surprised that the quality of this thing was just really that kind of cheapish. I mean, it's a very high quality microphone. There's metal parts in this, and it does look really good, but the flimsiness of the buttons, it's just like, wow, you're probably going to use that button and the gain button a lot, and it's extremely flimsy. Whatever, so I guess I'll get used to it, and yeah, so rate, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitter, I'm at Dinazor, and yeah, that's been the review of the unboxing of this microphone, and yeah,